Where do I link? Are we live now?
Right, we're live right now. Yep. Hey everybody,
Cool.
welcome to the stream. And today we've got a fantastic, awesome, unique, wonderful, my amazing ASMR brother from Norway, Hermy. And he's
Hello.
amazing, he's awesome, and I'll let you tell the audience a bit about you who don't know you. And yeah, Hermy is incredible, and I'll let him talk for himself.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me here. It's such a pleasure to be here. I've been here once before, and now I'm back.
Yes. Yeah, so you're always
Um,
going to come back, Hermy. That's a given.
Always. I don't stream with anybody else. You're the only one, so I'm really glad. Yeah, can I link this? Like, do you have a link? Can I link? I just want to tweet this out so people see. I can't even
Got
see
two
who,
people in
if
the house
anyone
so
is
far.
here.
Welcome to the two people who are watching this. It says that we've got 3 viewers. So welcome, guys. Come on
Hello,
in.
guys. What's up?
It's good to see you. Hermy is a fantastic ASMR artist. He has a really great channel. He just hit 800. Whoop whoop! Yay! He should be so much more higher than that by now, guys. Seriously, like he should be at least on 1K by now. His content
Oh,
is outstanding. He really does a lot for the ASMR community, not just for them, but for me, for other people who have disabilities. And his content is very, very calming. And if you don't know Hermy, please go over to his channel and support him. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Good to see you. And yeah, Hermy can tell you a bit more about what he does, and I'm sure he doesn't need me to talk for him.
I don't even know. I don't know how to explain myself or explain my channel because I feel like I don't have one uh, category of videos that I make. But I always say that I'm open for suggestions. If anybody wants me to make a certain type of video, I'll go ahead and make it because I always watch ASMR and it helps me a lot as well. I need it for sleep. I really need it.
Yeah. Hey,
So
Nature's Beauty.
who's here? I see Dave.
Nature's Beauty
Nathan.
and Dave.
What's up, guys? Are these
What's
are
up,
friends of
guys?
yours? I'm assuming.
It's
How
good
do
to
I?
see you.
Oh, there we go. Hold on. I'm gonna. Oh no. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, but share this out, guys. If you're in the
Yeah,
stream,
I'm
share
gonna
this
share it
out.
out.
And I want to share it out because I totally forgot about doing it because I was too excited about to talk to Hermy. I completely forgot to go,
Oops,
social media friendly and all that jazz.
all that
Because
jazz.
I
Okay,
haven't,
let me
I
see.
haven't thought about sharing it out because Jim has been busy today and I haven't had really chance to do anything. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll share it out right now whilst I'm on my own stream. So that's fine. I can share that out. Share, copy
Okay.
link.
I shared it on Twitter. So
Thank
and you.
you.
I'm so
I'm
every
sharing it
time
out
I.
on community tab so people can see it.
Yeah, perfect.
So there we go. Yay! So Hermy is from Norway, and how I found Hermy was through Laura. And Laura occasionally goes live now. She doesn't go live as much as she used to, but in case you guys don't know who I'm talking about, is Minx Laura. And Hermy, how I found Hermy was he was collaborating with Laura on a video, and she went on a lot. She was live one night and started talking about him. I was like, "Who is this guy?" Because she was talking about you, and I was like, "I have to go check this dude out." And Hermy at the time was quite new to YouTube, and I saw that he had a video up. I was like, "Oh, okay, he's got a video up." And then Laura was like, "Please go subscribe to him." I was like, "Okay, I'll watch this video, see what I think," and sub to him straight away without a shadow of doubt. I was like, "Yep, done." Comment on the video, and yeah, he's a really sweet guy, and I'm glad that I did sub to him because he's become my brother, and he's one of my best friends on here. So
Yeah,
I get
it's
to talk to him.
great. I feel like we clicked right away. I feel like there wasn't any doubt. Like we became
Yeah,
friends really fast. And
yeah,
it's kind of crazy how I feel like a lot of people are coming from Laura. Everyone's like, because she did so many lives, I feel like before people started doing them, really.
yeah,
And it's really cool to see that, we can connect with each other through somebody else.
yeah.
It's really cool. And now
It's
we do lives.
Yeah, it's just nice to have someone who I can relate to, because I don't really click with males that often. So when I clicked with you, it's kind of like, oh, I found my friend, and I found someone who I can relate with and I can talk to. And what people don't get is, with me, I don't just click with people based on being their friend. To me, their family. So Hermy and FamCam and Laura, anyone else who I click with, they're my family. I get very, very protective. And if I see someone being either mean, or I think, oh, these guys need support, I become the sort of big protective sister. I'm like, yeah, these guys need my help, and then I just clicked with them. And Hermie's very special to me, and I'm very protective over it. And he's a
I
very
need
sweet
something
guy.
protection. You know, because I'm now that I'm modding everyone on my streams, which I shouldn't, you know, but
No, that's what I've learned. Yeah.
I'm slowly ticking them off, making them not mods.
Yeah,
But
I
I
think
need,
that's the trouble.
yeah, because you never know. There was this one guy who I modded, and he just timed everyone out for no reason.
Yes, I was there when that happened. Yes.
Yeah.
That was like, I was like, what the hell is he doing? What? I was like, I didn't do anything.
I wasn't paying attention to that. I was
It
like, I
was
don't know what
weird.
he's timing people out for. And then I saw, and I was like, no, this isn't worth it. Need a
Aw.
better.
You got your funky coffee cup, I see. The cup that you used in your stream the other day. Hey, Luna. Hey, Ray. Good to see you. How you doing? Hey, Snobby. How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh,
Thanks for coming
Ray's
in.
here. Hello, Ray.
Yeah, Ray was in the last stream with you in FamCam, so she's back. Welcome back, Ray. How you doing?
Nah.
And good to see you, Mary, who's Luna. Good to see you, and Snobby, Scrap Picker. Good to see you guys. Snobby is
Yeah,
another
hi
UK
everybody. I hope you're
YouTuber.
all doing well. You know, when we were live with FamCam, Ray was
Yeah,
here, and I don't know if I had heard of Ray before, but I hadn't really dived.
yeah.
I hadn't really explored her content. She posted a video a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, like
Yeah.
this pink elf. And every time people make videos like that where they get dressed up and they do their makeup and they put like ears on or like something cool and green screen, I love it, but it makes me feel
Joseph.
really inadequate sometimes
Yeah.
because I'm like, I need a green screen now. I need a
Yeah,
up
I
the
need to get green
ante.
screen too.
Some
But
people are
we can't
too
be
good.
bothered because I got this lovely photo collage on over there, so I'm kind of like,
Is it a
oh.
flower?
Yeah, it's a flower. Yeah.
It's beautiful. I made my own art and it sucks.
It was from my auntie before she died. She was actually going to chuck it away.
Oh
She
no.
was about to put it in the dumpster, and I went, "What's wrong with it?" She went, "Oh, it's got a broken corner." I went, "Oh, so what? Who cares? Like, no one's going to really see it." She went, "You can't have that. It's broken." I went, "It can be fixed. It's a broken corner. It's like that corner there. It's got a
Yeah,
dent
I
in
don't
it."
care
I was
about
like,
little
"It doesn't matter." I was like, "You're not chucking that. I'll have it." So, yeah, I took it from her just before she threw it in the dumpster.
one man's trash is another man's treasure, or woman in this case.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can understand where you're going with that. Yeah, so I
It
grabbed it
kind of
whilst
makes sense.
I saved it from being in the absolute trash bin. So yeah,
Yeah, people throw out a lot of things that aren't trash these days. I don't
I
know.
know. It's like people are so quick to throw things out. I'm like, why would you do that? It's like the other day, my sister went to throw out. Um, she had like this little glass box, and it had like some lights in it. She went, oh, some of the lights are stopped working. I went, well, take the lights out. I'll just keep the glass box. So it's quite a
Yeah.
pretty box. She went, what you can use it for in videos? And she went, don't be stupid. It's going to look silly. I went, no. Also, I'll get some new lights and I'll dress it up and I'll have it as like a sort of night light on my near my laptop and stuff, so I can film with
Yeah.
it. And she went, you really going to use it? I was like, yes. Why would you throw that away? So it's just little things like that. And she's like, don't throw crap away unless you really need to. It's like ridiculous. And then today I've
Some
been
people are more resourceful, though. You can repurpose a lot of things that people call trash, you know?
yeah.
Make art. Make.
Yeah, exactly. So today I've been mega excited. I've been in a hyper mood all day. Like I've been out in my volunteer work for 6.5 hours today, And then I
Yeah,
came
you
home, I was like,
should.
I can stream now.
Does it feel better though after a long days of work? Like I was gonna
Yes.
say, now you deserve it. That's not what I meant.
I've had to
I
do a
think
lot of socialising today, so it's like a case of
oh
I've had to
yeah.
be in an office building, I've had to be on the phone, I've had to be on computer, I've had to be on emails, and now I'm just like, okay, now it's fun time. I can switch off from work and I can woohoo, yay! I don't have
Chill
to worry
out,
about going to
relax,
work for
have
weeks now. So,
fun. Yeah, it's been bad.
hey, Flying Monkey, how are you? Hey, DP, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, that my guest is Hermy ASMR. He is my brother. He is amazing, guys. If you don't know him, I will link his channel in the chat. So that's less pressure on him to do that, because I know Hermy's kind of still new to the whole YouTube thing. So I'll save him from going through and doing all that sharing stuff. Whereas I can get it on my phone right here because I have my phone next to my laptop that I'm broadcasting from. So there we go. That's Hermy's channel in the chat, guys. If you want to go and check him out, I just posted it. It should be coming through
Cool.
on my side now. For some reason, it's not showing up. But Hermy is
Also,
fantastic, guys. He really is a good guy. So please check him out when you get the chance to. He's a really, really good guy. I'll share the link again so anyone coming in will know who he is. That's his link again in the chat. So yeah. So Hermy, why don't you tell us about your day, what you've been up to?
oh well, these days are so uneventful. But today I actually went out and did some stuff. I took a risk. I was I was planning on doing nothing, or
Hey, Eric.
well, I mean I didn't have any plans. But I figured I needed to take the dog out for like a proper walk, like
Hey,
in the
Babs.
woods. So I went to the up. I drove up to the woods nearby, and the parking lot was full. Like everybody was outside, and it really surprised me because everyone's inside these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there were a lot of people there, and I didn't stay for very long. And then I got a phone call from my neighbor, and she's an older woman, and she needed something from the grocery store because she doesn't want to go outside, which I understand. So I did. I was running some errands. I had to go to the post office, which was scary
Oh, I hate
because
post office. Oh,
I mean, especially now that like I
it's
don't
just
want
a crazy
to.
place to go in general. It's like post office. It's like,
Yeah,
why?
there's always something going on, like
Everyone's
something.
always manic in there. It's like, oh, got to do this, got to do this. I'm just like,
Yeah,
no.
I wouldn't want to. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't want to be in your shoes at the post office. You know what I mean? Like
Oh God, yeah, I can
I
tell
think you
you
know what
about
I mean, though.
I can tell you about a situation that happened to me a couple of months ago. I was in the
Yeah.
post office sending out a parcel. Hey, Sarah. And I was posting a parcel to one of my YouTube friends at the time, and there was such a queue. It's noisy, and there was someone behind me eating something quite disgusting. And I stood there and stood there and stood there with my friend, and she was like, "Gemma, you're right." I was like, "If you don't get me out of here in the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna lose my shit." And she was like, "Just calm down." I was like, "Get me out of here before I absolutely lose it. I tell you right now, I'm gonna lose it." And as soon as we got out of the post office building down the stairs, I literally just went kaboom. And I was just like, oh, it was awful. I was just like, this building stinks. And my friend's like, are you done? I was like, no. And then I literally went on the biggest rant ever. And I was just like, yeah, I'm not doing it ever again. It's like, I didn't like it at all. Post offices are horrible. They're stressful, they're noisy, they're crowded, and yeah, that's three of my biggest triggers. Yeah, not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
No.
No. So
So
avoid it at all costs.
yes, avoid the post office, avoid supermarkets, avoid where else have I been that I haven't liked? Cinema when I had an epic meltdown a few months ago. That was fun.
You had a what meltdown?
I had a meltdown at the cinema. I went to watch the Joker film with my friend,
Oh,
and probably shouldn't have watched it because I knew full well that I'd probably get myself into a trigger situation. Didn't really think that one through, and halfway through the film started sweating, started being really dizzy, lightheaded. I was like, oh, something's not right. got my friend to take me outside, and I literally started being sick. I started like falling over. And she's like, "Are you drunk?" I was like, "No, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. What the hell?" I said, "I'm gonna be drunk at 11 a.m. Come on."
She
But I
goes,
can't
"Are
even
you
drink
drunk?"
anyway. I'm on medication, so you know. They're
Oh,
just like, "Gemma, you look like you're drunk." I was like, I couldn't even stand up. I was like literally going, "Woo!"
oh,
I
that's
was
so
like,
good. What
it was,
happened? Like, what's the uh, medical reasoning?
yeah. I rang my social worker at the time, and my friend sort of explained to her and said, "Oh, Gemma's kind of passed out, and she's been like really dizzy and lightheaded." And my social worker was like, "I think you're having a sensory overload meltdown." I was like, "Oh God, okay."
Oh, of course.
So I ended up going to hospital, being assessed for 4 hours.
Oh no.
And yeah, they were not helpful. They basically kept shouting at me to calm down. They're like, "You need to do this, you need to do that." And I'm like, I wish I could.
Sounds further triggering to your already rough situation.
Hey, oh, of course, how you doing? Yeah, so it's kind of the overstimulation. A lot of people don't get is with me. I have to deal with so much sensory information during the day that when I actually get to my limit, that
Mhm.
I I hold it in, and then it's not until someone will tell me something or I read something online. Usually, it triggers me, and I'm like, "That's it, boom!" And then I just lose everything. And you've probably seen in my streams where I've gone from being calm like I am now, completely woohoo, chilled, to all of a sudden, "Oh my god, what the freaking hell?" And I literally just lose my crap. Sarah, not really. Earplugs don't stay in my ears because the problem is my ears are so small that as soon as I tilt my head or I go to put them in, they just come out. So I will show you what I do for sensory relief, or try to, I should say, is I go out and wear these, which I know probably look frightening, so I warn people now. These are ear defenders, and I go out with these on. And
Ear
these,
defenders.
yeah, they are basically like earmuffs. The
Ah.
inside are just, yeah.
Are they noise canceling?
Pretty much. They block most of all the background noise out. I can still hear like the occasional like car and stuff go past me, but
Yeah.
pretty much these are my go-to when I'm going outside because I can't deal with noise. Period. I'm very, very bad at dealing with noise in general, and if I don't have them, I will lose my crap. And yeah.
I will lose my crap. Yeah,
As I say, I
no.
wore them in the supermarket. I think the woman thought I was weird, and I went into the supermarket with them on, and the woman was like, she come up to me and like tapped me on the shoulder, and she was like, so I slid them off, and I went, "What?" And she's like, "Are you alright? You're looking like you're distressed." I was like, "No." I said, "The thing is, now you're disturbing me." I said, "Because I'm trying to shop in peace and quiet, and all I can hear is the shop alarms going off. I can hear people's phones going off. I can hear people walking." I'm like, "No." So I have to put them on to block out the noise. So
What
for
about
me,
music?
it's just
Like,
comfort.
if you like put music on and then those on, what would that do for you?
They're not headphones, they're ear defenders, so I can't listen to music in
Yeah,
them.
no,
They're
but if you
just,
put okay, I guess it's hard to put music on and then those on top.
yeah,
You don't
because
really I don't think they would cancel as much
I'd have
noise.
to plug it into another device. Like if I have music, it would be through my phone. Then I'd have to put,
Mhm.
yeah, it wouldn't work because, like I say, the earplugs wouldn't work in my ears because they fall out. So I wear headphones over the ear ones because again I can't deal with noise. So the
Yeah.
earplugs wouldn't be a good idea, or the in ear earphones are too sensory for me. They cause me extreme
Mm.
problems. So yeah, I'm screwed. My body doesn't like me. But it's
Oh,
not about me. It's
no.
about you, Hermy. Tell everybody about you and who you are and what you do
About
here on
me.
YouTube.
What I do on my okay, okay.
Yes, it's about
Well,
you, not me.
I no, okay. Well, yeah, I do ASMR on my YouTube channel, as it says in the name. I don't know if it says on here actually. I'm on
Yes, it does. It says Hangout
okay.
Hermy ASMR. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do ASMR videos. I've done some trigger type videos, and I've done some roleplay videos. I do a lot of live streams. Probably more streams now than I actually make videos, which is not a good thing. But I love hanging out with people, and I love meeting new people, especially from the ASMR community and people who benefit from it. But yeah, the last video I made was a type of comfort video for if you're quarantined and bored, as I am.
Yep,
um,
me too.
I'm not working now, so like my boss, I told you on, I think I did on stream.
Yeah,
My boss called me and was like, "Yeah, no, not now, not anymore." I'm not fired, but
yeah,
I'm not
not
working
working. Yeah,
anymore. Yeah. So I don't have very much else to do. So it's nice to come here and hang out and talk and chat and have a
yeah.
good time.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hermy is amazing. Like he's one of the best people for me to talk to here on YouTube. He's very calming because I actually watched his channel on my way to work this morning. I was plugging in my earphones and I was like, and chill, because I know I'm going to be busy. And so I was just like watching your quarantine video and also your Norwegian language one that you did. And I was just like, okay, I can face my work day now. I'm chilled. I'm good. I can get 6 hours of hectic stuff done, finished. Then I can go home and chill. And I actually managed to go to the supermarket tonight on my way back. So, yay.
I'm glad. I'm really like it sounds stupid, but it's so weird for me to hear you say that because when I started
Right.
making videos, I didn't expect anyone to watch them. You know what I mean?
Right. It's because you've got a talent. Like, I couldn't physically sit there and talk calm to people and be like, it's going to be okay. And to me, I couldn't do that because to me, my anxiety would cripple me. Like, even trying to attempt to do that and saying to people, oh, you'll be okay. And like, even naturally to me, it's like, oh my God, what the hell are you saying? Like,
Yeah.
I panic like hell saying things like that, whereas you're so natural with it and you've got that natural talent to be, I guess, compassionate. And you have that empathy. You can help people like that. Whereas with me, my empathy and my compassion is different because I struggle to express it at the best of times. Whereas you're so open with it. So that's what people will see in you because they see how calm you are. Hey, Boomer, how you doing? Good to see you. And yeah, and you are a natural, a caring person. Like your videos, you're very, very empathetic. You're very soothing. And if people don't know your channel, I will link it again for people who don't know. And hey, Paranormal Mystery, welcome. Good to see you. And yeah, people need to get to know Hermy and what he does because it's a true talent in himself. He's very, very knowledgeable in ASMR. He knows what he's doing. He has a fantastic channel and a following. His live streams get at least a minimum of like 20 odd people in, which is what, yeah, it's a decent number of people. And he has a loyal group who go in there, me, usually, and a few other people. I have to not forget myself, but it's not about me, it's about Hermy. This stream's about him, not me. So
No.
it's
I mean,
about it's
yeah,
about
it means a lot to hear you say that, though. I really, yeah, it's very nice. It's very kind of you.
hey
But
Jelly.
you said that you don't, you struggle with expressing your empathy. But I see it all the time in you, and just right now, I see it very much. You're so kind, I
I
see
do
it all the
struggle.
time.
Like to me, it's a process of having to do it because I have to think about the way that I come across, the way that I
Mm,
say it, and the tone that I say it because I speak in such a monotone way that I have to learn to adapt my
mm.
voice, tone, and pitch to people. So when I get excited, rather than just be like, yay, like, woohoo, people are like, oh, Gemma, actually show that you're excited, show something, do something. So I'm like, yay, everything's good, and yay. And when I'm upset or anxious, people see it. So I'm like, mm. And then people are like, oh, so you can show that side, but you can't show when you're happy. And I'm like, No, because for me, happiness is difficult because it's two feelings. It's not
Mm,
just happiness, but it's the over happy stimuli that I have to deal with. It's like, well, what am I happy for? What am I happy about? And how long is it going to
yeah,
last? And I have to think about all the feelings in that side of things. People go, why can't you just accept that you're happy? I'm like, because it's not that way for me. It's a case of I have to learn to absorb that feeling and run with it. And then then I start down in my head, oh, how long is this going to last? Is it going to be an hour? Is it going to be 2 hours? Is it going to be a day that I'm happy for? Then boom, I'm back down again. So
yeah.
it's just a case of assessing it, I guess. Whereas you're naturally happy all the time. I learn a lot from you about that because you're always so like yay, and you're always like caring and smiley. And see, there we go. You got that smile on you. You That's what I love about you because you're so friendly and you're compassionate and you know what you're doing. As I don't, I'm gonna just sit here going, yeah, well, let Hermy like run my stream. It's cool. It's good.
No, but you're. I mean, you're. I can tell when you're in a good mood and when you're anxious. But
Yeah.
but when you are in a good mood, it puts me in a good mood as well. And whenever I'm always happy when I stream because I have really good people coming and talking to me, and you're obviously one of them. You're like the number one. I mean, you've been there since like the first stream, I think. I'm
Yes,
pretty
I
sure the
have.
very first one, and it was like to me, I'm 99% sure it was the first stream because there weren't a lot of people there, and I felt like for a long time I was just talking to you because there weren't a lot of people there. So I
Yeah.
really got to know you very well just from that first time, and since then, I feel like we've become such good friends, and I think that's really beautiful, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's not
Yeah.
super easy to do in the
Take
in the real
everyone.
world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For
Maybe
me,
I saw. No, you just continue. I just wanted to answer a question from Ray when you're done.
yeah. For me, like when you first started streaming, I remember Laura tweeted about it on Twitter, and she was like, "Oh, Hermy's new first live stream." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I went onto your stream, and Laura had been there, and there was a few other people there from what I can remember, and I was like, "Oh, I'll support this new person. Like, there's a new YouTuber. He needs support, and do all the good things that people should do on here." And I just sat there listening to you for like the first 10 minutes. I was just like, I love this guy. Sub. I was like, bang, done. And I
Yeah.
literally like watched your first video you did, and I was like, you know what? Something about you just drawing me back. I didn't know what it was at first. I didn't know why I liked you so much, and I was like, God, this guy's really, really catchy, and I just fell in love with you and your channel. I was just like, damn, I'm gonna be back to you, and yeah, so I did. Hey, Custom Wheel, how you doing, Eric? Good to see you. And Ray says you're good people.
I am good people.
Yes, that's what she says. Yes.
Thanks, Ray.
And then Flying Monkey's got a question for both of us. He says, "Are you guys having problems with your getting shopping? The world's gone
Mm,
mad."
yeah,
Do you want to
it's
answer that first?
yeah, sure. It's there are a lot of strange things that are happening, to be honest, in what people are shopping for. Toilet paper is one of them. I think we've all heard of that one. Here in Norway, it's really embarrassing, to be honest, but people here are big drinkers. Like
Yeah.
yeah, Norwegian people go hard on the weekends. So and here we don't sell alcohol, but like nothing more than beer in a grocery store. So you have to go to a separate like store for alcohol, like solely for that. And there are empty shelves somewhere, and
Yeah.
it's like of all things, the alcohol. Like stock up on things you need. You know what I mean? Not wine and booze.
Yeah, I
But
don't. I don't see the appeal in alcohol myself because one, I don't drink because I'm not allowed to because of my medication, and
mm,
two, I just don't see why people enjoy it. Fair enough, you get a buzz and you feel like woohoo, yay for a little while, but
mhm.
it's a temporary thing. Why go through that and put yourself through that, and then all of a sudden, a few hours like you're gonna crash and feel crappy and moody and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I don't miss it. I haven't drunk alcohol in like 4 years. I don't
Yeah,
want
you
to.
do. People have a misconception of you need alcohol or drugs to have fun. It's so
It's no,
wrong.
you
It's
don't.
wrong.
It's wrong.
And that's why, I started drinking, not drinking. It sounds bad. It sounds like it's a problem, but as a
No, but
teenager,
you're legal age. You're 20 years old.
yeah, I was gonna say I started drinking. Can't think of.
You're legal
um,
age, brother.
I I mean, whenever I drink, I've never. I mean, I have had some bad nights, but whenever I drink now, I never cross the line to the point where I need to,
Yeah,
vomit, or if I'm gonna crash. Like, I always, in my head, I'm like, first of all, I'm always gonna get home at the end of the day.
yeah,
Always. I need to
of
come
course.
home. Like, I need to come home and see my little dog
Your
and
doggy,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah. So I always I feel like if I'm out drinking at a party or with friends or something, I need to have like a timeline sort of like, here I can go to a certain point, but I'm not gonna pass, I'm not gonna go any higher. And then I wanna like come down. That sounds like drugs, but it's not drugs. Like, come down from that like little high of being buzzed or whatever, and I don't
yeah,
want to come home and have to spend the night sobering up. I want to do that while I'm out. Like, stop drinking once you're out. Like, don't keep
yeah,
drinking until you have to go home, because then you're gonna be buzzed at home and it's gonna be annoying. You're not gonna be able to fall
yes.
asleep.
When I used to drink, like I can tell you from experience, when I used to drink, I was awful. Like I'd get emotional. I would cry a lot. I got to a point where I got so drunk one time that I was sick for 4 days straight, and I was at the
Oh,
time living with my dad, and I was a pain in the ass for my poor dad. I was literally like, I don't feel well, and my dad's like, I don't feel sorry for you at all. Deal with it yourself. And then for 3 days, I was like, Dad, I don't feel well. And he's like, you'll learn. You won't do it again. And lo and
wow.
behold, I didn't. I was like, yep, I don't
You
want to be
didn't.
sick. I don't want to get myself in trouble. And then it turns out that not just that I felt rough, that I'd cost my dad a £200 fine in the taxi because I decided to puke my guts up. So, yeah,
Wow.
never ever again.
I've
I,
never had that
yeah.
problem before. But it's a lot of people are very different when it comes to their tolerance as well. It's kind of crazy because I'm not a like big person. I'm not very tall. I don't look like somebody who has a high tolerance for alcohol, but it's kind of crazy how I've never been hungover. And I've been out many times, but I've
Yeah,
never had that problem. And I know I'm very lucky. Like, it's not something I'm taking for granted, but I've
yeah.
never been hungover, and I can always, sober up if I want to, which I'm happy about, because you don't like you don't want to be that person in the bathroom at the club. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, of course not.
You
It's
don't.
it's
Not that I
just
go
not
to any
nice.
club
Like
either.
Sarah says she can't drink. She's on meds. Sarah, I feel you because I'm on meds myself. I'm on anti-anxieties and anti-depression meds because of my moods. I have to have medication to stabilize my moods because of being on the spectrum as well. I can I tend to flip in between my moods. So like today, I'm not too bad. I had my anti-anxieties this morning before I went out, and then I'll take my anti-anxieties and my depression ones before bed. But right now I'm quite even. Whereas yesterday, oh my god, you should see what my moods were like yesterday. I was completely erratic. I was crying. I was screaming. I was just like, what the nah? And going all mad. And it's all this stuff has just got me overwhelmed and stressed out. And then people like check on me like every half an hour, text me going, is everything all right? You're right. I'm thinking, will you just leave me alone? Like, I want to calm down. And yeah, hello, Sarah. She says, hello, Hermy.
She's a friend of mine. I know her in the real world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah. Welcome. It's good to have you here. And me and Homie just hanging out, chilling. I thought I'd do a nice stream with my brother and chill out and kick back and yeah, have a nice chilled out stream. I've been at work all day and now I'm just like, Chill. I'm good.
I wish I could flex on having been to work. I'm not like I. I'm not, you were doing volunteer work as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I've been doing volunteer work today. So I work for two different people. I work for my local council and I volunteer for my local mental health trust. And today I was volunteering at my local mental health trust to have a department in my local council. And we've been doing some work around how to get autistic people employed within paid employment because World Autism Month is coming up very, very, very shortly, literally like next week. Um, and I've been trying to get that out there. And this is another thing that I want to plead with the ASMR community and the neurotypical community. If you know someone who's autistic, please try and support them during this month because there's going to be a lot of things going on. There'll be a lot of people around them. There'll be a lot of things that they're probably been invited to. So if you can be there to be a supportive friend or a relative, if you know someone with autism, try and be there for them because this could be when they really need you because there'll be a lot of overstimuli, there'll be a lot of sensory issues, there'll be a lot of anxiety, especially with all this, what should we say, current medical scenario. I'm not going to name it because YouTube apparently is telling people off for doing it. So all I'll say is right now, this time, you guys are probably the first port of call for a lot of people. So if you see a lot of autistic people in your streams or you receive comments saying about autistic people, bear with because it's probably parents losing their absolute wits end trying to get their autistic adults or children support because it's going to be a really difficult month with them having a lot of information. Possibly there'll be a lot of changes as the schools and colleges are all closed. Over here, they're all shut down for at least 3.5 months, from what we've been told today.
3.5 months. Wait, what's shut down?
All the schools, colleges, universities for 3.5 months, as
That's.
from like yesterday, today, technically.
Am I wrong when I thought UK was sort of a little bit behind on reacting to everything, and then
We
boom, like
were, yes, and now we're like,
yeah.
yeah, we've shut everything down pretty much. We are not allowed to go to any public bars, clubs, cinemas, restaurants. That's all been banned. We're not allowed to go and do social gatherings. All the museums, theaters have been shut. All the
Oh,
parks have been shut. It's literally we are
it's
on.
actually really bad now.
Yeah, we're
I'm
technically on lockdown as from today, technically. And
yeah,
it's scary, and this is nothing why people like me have got anxious because we've been told so much information at one time, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you'll be fine, like you'll cope, and everything will be good. Okay, I'm like, don't tell me that you don't know. Don't tell
nobody
me that
knows.
everything's going to be okay. You don't know the full effect of it. You don't know how I'm going to react. You don't know what my body's going through right now. My body is, well, has been tense, sort of going, what the hell? I'm going to be stuck inside for 3 months. I'm not allowed to go out. I'm not allowed to see my friend. One of my best friends, who I was due to see today, has come back from Paris a few days ago. And because Paris are at the centre of this epidemic crap, she's not allowed to see anyone for 14 days because she has to self isolate.
Yeah.
So I can't see her now for nearly a month. I'm just like, this is not even funny now. Like, this is just getting scary. And then people are like, Gemma, you're
It's
right.
bad.
How about leave me alone so I can deal with this? Because if not, I'm going to go, woohoo. So,
You're
yeah.
gonna go woohoo. No.
Which I
What
don't
else?
want to, which is why I'm trying not to, which is why I'm doing the stream because I can go woohoo happy rather than going woohoo, I'm going
Yeah.
panic.
Well, I'm glad you're doing. I mean, I feel like I've always said this to you that like you usually know what to do to make yourself feel better. Like you always take the right
Yeah.
actions when it comes to your well-being, and that's not. A lot of people don't do that and are not on the spectrum and are not struggling with anything. Like people just generally are treating themselves badly
Yeah.
sometimes, which is it's a good what's the word? It's a good not ability. It's a good trait to have.
Yeah, yeah. It's like for me, like doing this is improvement on my communication. I can try and come across in a good way and listen to other people. And for me, it's about turn taking, because one of the main things for me is I struggle with turn taking. And a lot of people always say to me, Gemma,
What are you saying? Sorry.
you need to let the other person speak. So that's why I've kind of let
Oh,
you have more of the forefront and lead on this stream, because I want you to be able to have your voice. And I'm just like, Gemma, be quiet. There's sometimes where you need to just
no, I mean, it's your channel.
yeah, but
No.
I know where I'm being demanding and kind of like a, I guess in a way sometimes like a diva. I need to learn just shut up,
Diva?
Gemma.
Nah, not a diva. Earlier, I just caught what my shirt says.
Nice.
I forgot. I bought this hoodie like 3 years ago, and I put it on for the first
I'm
time
glad,
today,
Sarah.
and it's too real. It's too real at the moment.
Oh yes.
I don't know. It's the webcam is like flippity doo dah. So I can't. I don't
Yeah,
know what
they
camera's
can. I
working.
think they can see you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like
fun.
Sarah says, she's new to my channel and she says connections like these are important. Yeah, definitely check out Hermy, guys, because like I say, he will be a regular on my panel. He's my brother, and I will do a lot more ASMR streams. I'll do a lot more people about ASMR because it's not something that people talk about all the time. And for me, it's essential. Like I benefit from ASMR hugely. I watch it every day. Hermy's channel is always on top of my browser, and she will go there. I'll check that he's uploaded, or usually he texts me on Twitter. He's like, "Oh, I'm doing a new video." I'm like, "Can't wait!" And I'm like, then I'll wait for the upload to drop, and I'm like, "Oh, yay!" So I sit here and wait for the video to come on. And he's just a really creative guy. He needs a lot more support, guys. He should be at the 1K already. He's at 800 and I think he's at 819 last time I checked yesterday. So yeah, it's really cool because I can just kick back with Hermy. I don't have to feel like I have to put my defenses up, or I don't have to feel like I
Yeah.
have to sit here and go, watch what you say, and so I'm just like I can be myself with him, and I can let him have a more forefront on my channel, and let him get to know people because he needs a lot more support than what I do. So he's very special, and if you don't know, guys, please go and check him out. Like I've said, I will link his channel in the chat again, just because I like to show off. I like to show off Hermy's channel because he's a special person. So I keep linking in the chat so people can see who he is. And I want Hermy to talk about himself. It's not about me. This dream's not about me.
What do you want me to talk about? I have nothing. I am so bad at.
You got loads of stuff you can talk about yourself about. I'm sure you've got lots of stuff you can tell us.
Do I? I probably do. Just don't
Hey,
know.
Tony.
Who's here? Tony?
Yeah.
Tony? Oh, I've seen that name before.
Yes.
Gemma, the one who made me wear the ASMR. Yeah, cool. See?
Yes, I
Never.
told everybody about you. I mean, I've talked about you loads of times on my streams.
I'm glad. People are gonna come to my channel and be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
Yeah, that's because you're popular to me, and like I would talk about you all the time. Like I brought you up the other day in our stream. I was like, if you want to go to an ASMR channel, and I was like plugging your channel. I was like, please go over to this channel, and I was telling people all about you. So I've been mega excited about this. I'm like, yay! I can sit here
I've had
and
you featured on my channel. I don't know how long. I actually don't know. I was gonna check. I was like, some people added me. I checked someone's channel. I was like, oh, my name's there, and I was like, oh no, did I add them? And then I did, and then I saw, oh, I have you there as well. I have you,
yeah.
I have Laura, and I have Dolly and Tony and somebody else. I don't remember.
Yeah,
But
oh sugar, that reminds me. I need to add Tony Dodie to the list. Yeah, I need to do that.
Dolly's great. I love Dolly. She's
I love
she's like
Dodie too. I didn't miss her stream the other day. I was gutted. I was just getting into bed and she went live. It's like 11 p.m. my time, I think. I was like, damn it. I'm like sleepy. I was like, oh no.
oh, I hate when I miss. I mean, I miss everybody's stream because I'm like I'm
No, you
well.
don't.
Usually I don't have, a lot of time to watch a stream, but I just love watching people's streams. I don't know what it is. I've always loved, like, I used to be a Twitch, like, I used to watch people on Twitch all the time.
Yeah.
So, coming to YouTube, it was like, I was Laura every day. I was hopping on her Instagram live and her YouTube live. And now I'm like, oh no, Laura's been streaming like 10 times this month and I haven't seen any of them. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I watched her stream the day before last on her vlog channel. She was streaming for her partner's birthday, Nathan.
I was there.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you, brother.
Yes,
I saw you on the stream. I did say hello to you like 3 times in the stream, brother.
Did I respond? Was I not there? Was I not?
I think the second time you said hello to me, so I was like, I put, "Hey Hermy brother, how are you?" And then Laura was like, "Hermy, Gemma's talking to you." And I was like, "Hi Hermy brother." And then I think eventually you saw me. I was like, "Brother, hi." Like, I did try and get your attention on the stream.
Yeah. It sucks because on my phone when I watch streams sometimes it just freezes up. Yeah. And not just like, oh, it's glitching. It's like I can't type anything. I can't do anything. I have to get out of the app. And when I get out of the app, I can still hear the audio.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't know what it is. My phone's probably too old.
I don't know. I watch streams on my phone all the time. If I'm not on my laptop, I'll sit here and watch streams. iPhone 7.
Oh no, I have an 8. So I don't think it's my phone.
My phone's like, I've had this nearly 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't want to change it. Everyone's like, Jem, you need to upgrade. I'm like, nope.
I'm not upgrading my phone. I love the size of this little thing.
I do. I love the size of my iPhone. I'm like, I'm used to it now. I know the buttons. I know how to film on it. I know how to do pictures. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to change it.
Too. I need to like be able to click.
Hey, Wanda. Good to see you. And Sarah's from Massachusetts. Welcome. Hey, Angels. Good to see you again. Welcome. Good to see you.
Some of these people have like incredible names. I don't know what.
If you don't, Angels, if you don't know this amazing guy, it's Hermy ASMR. He's a very, very good, knowledgeable channel on ASMR. He's a content creator. He's my brother, and I adore him. I watch his channel all the time. He's a very, very special person to me. He's a regular on my channel, on my panel, and I just added him to my featured channels list, so people will be able to quickly find him on my featured channels list. So, guys, if you're connected to me on the featured channels list, you'll see Hermy. It's like, I think the second one down that I've put on my list from yesterday, because I've managed to figure out how to damn do it, because someone told me the other day, like, Gemma, you talk about Hermy a lot. Why don't you put him on your featured channels list? I was like, huh? And then I had to have someone link me how to do it. I was like, oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So I linked you and FamCam yesterday. I need to add Dolly to that list as well.
Did you not have any featured channels on your channel?
Huh?
Did you not have anyone featured on your channel before? Like on the thing?
No, not on the featured channels list. No, I've only just figured out how to do it.
Okay, cool. I also figured it out. Like, I mean, when I made my channel, I featured like 2 people, but then I was like, how did I do that? I don't know how.
Yeah, you have to click. I think it's in your community, and then you have to go into the. I think it's called add channels or something, and then that gives you a little box to add the channel link and stuff. So that's how I did it with you and FamCam and a few others yesterday. I was like, yay, this is actually working. So I did it yesterday. I was so happy with myself. I sat here like texting you yesterday, and I'm like, are you ready for the stream tomorrow, brother? And I was like sitting here, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to tell you that I added you on my featured channels list. That's why I texted you today. I was like, yeah, if you look at my channel, brother, like your channel link is sitting in my featured channels list right now.
Speaking of my face, my profile picture on my YouTube is terrible. I need to fix it, don't I? Oh wait.
I don't know. It's up to you if you want to change it. I think it's a quite nice picture, to be fair, brother. It's not a bad picture.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad picture, but I feel like you can't see me. But I'm being very like annoying, not annoying, but there's this picture.
Annoying, brother. You're my brother. You're never annoying.
Thanks. There's a picture on. Do you remember the one where I did 15 languages? The latest
Yeah.
one where I did, yeah. When I'm doing this, shh. So I figured that might be a little bit more representative of
Yeah,
what
that could be.
channel is about.
Yeah.
Maybe I could like put that one, not with all the flags and stuff, but maybe yeah.
Oh, Angels has called us both beautiful, and she said, she's put,
Oh,
I've jumped onto your channel, Hermy, so I think you've got a new subscriber.
thank you. I
So
did get notifications of new subs, and I want to thank everybody because it means a lot, and especially if you guys are all friends of Gemma's, that's I know y'all are good people then.
yeah, we do have a good community here. Like I don't
Yeah.
recommend people unless I really get to know them, and you've definitely been one person that I do recommend all the time. Like even from like the other day, I did a bit of a rant stream. And I was just like, I'm so anxious. I was like, but, and people are like, what? But what, Gemma? I'm like, but I've been watching some ASMR just now. I'm calming down. I'm good. And then I mentioned that I was watching you. And they're like, oh, Hermy's uploaded a video. I'm like, yep. I said, now I'm good. So I went from being wah to woohoo. So
That's good. That's good.
yeah. So you do calm me down a lot. Like literally, like you've lowered a lot of my triggers. I must say. Like when I get overstimulated, and then I go and click onto your channel, and I'm just like, and calm down, Gemma, calm.
I'm really glad. You've given me a
Hey,
lot of
sweetie.
ideas. I need to get on those roleplay videos that you recommended for me to try to make because some of them, like some medical
Yeah.
roleplays, I love them myself. They really relax me because anything like personal attention. I always say this: personal attention videos make me feel really relaxed because it's like
Oh
someone's
yes.
talking to me.
Personal attention is always the best though because it's to me it's the trigger that really gets me and relaxes me because it's hearing the voice, hearing the soft speaking and the reassuring you're going to be okay and how can I help you, and I'm just like, oh,
Yeah.
finally someone who gets it, someone who gets me and gets that I might be going through a shitty time, or that I might be going through a sensory overload, or I might be going through a physical meltdown, and I'm like, someone gets it. They know that I'm struggling. They know that I need to be calmed down. They know that I'm getting to a point where I'm flip, everything's and then they're like, wow, you're all right now. Earlier you were flipping, and then now you're like, woohoo, yay. And I'm like, yeah, because it's the ASMR that does that. It's the fact that I can switch off to ASMR and I can go and chill. And I can just
Yeah.
switch all that bad feeling off. Whereas if I'm outside and I'm having to cope with something completely different like that, and I'm not able to have my ASMR, God, then you see the real flip side of me comes out. I'm like, ah, and yeah, it's not clever.
Yeah. But I'm glad you have uh, something works for you, like most of the
Yeah,
time, because it's
a lot,
important for you.
a lot of people on here are saying about like filming and stuff. I want to ask a question about that. A lot of people film on their cell phones and things on here, and I think that's fine. I think as long as you have a decent enough camera, but for ASMR or like my content, I go between both my laptop and my phone. So for me, like if I'm outside and I'm going to be saying doing volunteer work, I'll take my phone, make sure it's got a full battery, take a spare USB charger wire with me, and I'll
Mm.
make sure that I have a full enough battery to film on. Or if I'm at home here, I just have my laptop, I have it plugged into the wall with the battery power pack plugged in, so I know I'm not going to have to worry about the laptop going da 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 at me. So it's just making sure you have enough power, and obviously with a laptop have enough memory or a phone. Because like today I had to go through my phone and delete a load of stuff because my memory was like full. I'd used like, I think this phone's got 32 gigabyte memory, and I used all of it. So I had to
Oh,
go through all my phone and go delete, 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 so I can keep on filming it outside. But it takes time to film. This is the thing that people don't get as well, especially probably Hermy probably agree with me with this. When you're filming a video and you're trying to film a topic and you're trying to come across good and calm and you're trying to help people, it takes effort. It's not a simple thing to do. Like it's it's really, really difficult. Like it takes me mental effort. Like I can sit here and film my video, it takes me like 5 attempts before I'll even get to editing. And by the time
Yeah.
I get to editing and then uploading, it's took me like 6 hours.
Yeah, it takes a long time, and I think people get a little bit the opposite of motivated, I guess, when they
Yeah, I want to hear your view on this. This is interesting.
yeah, I think a lot of people who start making YouTube videos often get sort of like defeated by the fact that it takes so long, or it takes a lot of effort, not just in time, but in you have to maybe you have to do research, and then you have to do editing, and what software do you want to use, and it's a lot of things that comes along with. It's not just
Yeah,
making videos. Like the one filming part can be really easy for some people. It can be really hard for some people, and then the editing can be like the fun part, and then the editing can be the hard part. So it's very like up and down. And I made my channel over a year ago, I think, and I
yeah,
was using a different mic, and I was using a different camera. So it's like I was gone for many months, half a year, I think. Maybe I was not on YouTube because I had like one hiccup with my camera, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not gonna go to the lengths of
yeah,
getting a better camera or getting a better mic. So and I was working for a while, and then when I actually could afford a camera, I was like, I'm just gonna buy a camera, and darn it, like I want to do this. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
it's I don't know, like for me, the way I make my videos is with a camera. Tried with my phone. I talked about this. It went so bad. It's privated on my channel, and no one gets it. Luckily,
Aw.
um, it's
Send it to me, brother, on Twitter. I'll watch it.
sure I can send it to you. It's like yeah, you'll see how bad it is.
Oh,
Um,
come on. Your videos can't be worse than mine. Come on.
like the audio in the end is so unsynced that my mouth is just going like. And then you can hear what I'm saying after. It's bad. I'll show you, but
Hi,
because
DP. I'm good. How are you?
I need to catch up on these comments. By the way, not comments.
Yeah, Tony's
What
got a
was I
question
saying?
for you. She says, at Hermy, how did you fall into this and know that you've got the voice for ASMR?
Ah, that's very nice.
Good
I
question,
you know,
Tony. Good question.
yeah, that is a good question. Fall into ASMR, you mean?
Yeah, I
I
think
think.
that's what she means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I was in high school, I was struggling with. I had a lot of problems with anxiety and sleeping, which
Yep.
when you're anxious, sleep is not a given. So I
No.
was, yeah, no.
I know
But
it's
yeah,
well.
I took melatonin. I don't know if anybody's tried that. It doesn't really
It
work for
doesn't
me.
work.
No, it doesn't
It
work.
does not
I think
work.
I used it the first time, and I like passed out, and I was like, it's like my life is saved. The next day, it didn't work at all. Not at all. I've never been more awake.
Yeah, melatonin
But
doesn't work for me.
yeah, exactly. I think it doesn't work for a lot of people. But I was looking up videos on YouTube, like how do I get better sleep, and then I searched like sleep anxiety and something, and then I found a video by this lady called ASMR Requests, Ali. So she's the first one I watched on YouTube.
Oh, I watched her the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, I really she has a really creative mind, and she's a business savvy person. But and I've come to learn that later. That was my first impression. But I felt really relaxed watching this video, and then I showed my sister. I was like, "Does this relax you?" And she was like, "This is great. I love this." So we both started watching ASMR at that time, and I've no joke. I think probably I don't know how many years ago that was. 4, 5, no, not 5, 4, 3 or 4 years ago, and since then, I've probably had 10 to 30 nights without listening to ASMR or music, some type of. So I need something. I need noise
Yeah.
to be able to fall asleep, which is probably not a good thing because I don't think you should feel dependent on it. But I don't think if I don't use it, I'm fine. But
Yeah.
it's like a treat. It's almost like a treat. Like I'm going to sleep and I'm gonna feel relaxed at the same time.
Yeah,
Because sometimes
exactly.
you can just be like, oh, I need 6 hours. Let me fall asleep right now. But if you put on a video of any kind, it can be like, now I'm
Yeah,
gonna relax.
it's the anxiety lowering as well. For me, it's
Yeah,
more the physical side of it as well because I get so anxious when I'm trying to get to sleep that I just
Mhm.
want to be knocked out. I want to go to sleep. That's it.
Yeah.
And I get to one of your videos or to FamCam, and I sit there and I'm like sort of drifting, and I'm like, I'm calming, I'm calm, I'm good. And then all of a sudden I watched your latest, your commentary video again last night. I was like, I just want to go to sleep now. I'm tired. I can feel my head going. I'm like, within
Mhm.
10 minutes, I was gone. I was just like, vroom. And then I had my nephew here last night. He was like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "My friend, he does ASMR videos. They're really, really good." I said, "Maybe you should try watching this with me so we can go to bed." So at like 10 o'clock last night, we're both laying here in my bed. He's like, "I'm getting sleepy. Can I go to bed yet?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he falls asleep, and then about 5 minutes later, I was still watching your video, and I'm like, "Okay, I need to switch off now." I'm like, "I'm going to fall asleep." So I had to switch off the video, but it was brilliant. Literally, I got into about halfway into the video. I'm like, okay, I'll watch the other half tonight. I can go to sleep. So
That's
I even
good.
commented on it. I
Good.
think I commented on it the other day. I'm just like, I have to even have a comment on that video because I watch your videos about
You
5 6
did.
times each time. I'm just like rewatch, 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 and like I go back and rewatch them like every video you've done. I'm like rewatch, like rewatch, another comment, rewatch. I'm like,
Dislike. No. Oh my god.
yeah,
Is
it's
there
like
do you think, my videos are too short, some of them? Or do you think they're fine? I feel like some of them could be a little bit longer. Like, I don't
um,
know
I
if
think it depends on personal preference. Like for me,
yeah.
I probably would like them slightly longer, yes, because I
Mm,
feel that I'm just getting settled into your video, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm falling asleep. Whereas if it was a bit longer, I could be like, oh, okay, I can stay awake for a bit more, then I can,
yeah.
woohoo, I can drift into the land of sleep. But pretty much, you're very good at getting me to that stage where I'm pretty much ready to let my body go, and I'm done. So I can
Yeah.
relax. Whereas you and FamCam and maybe Laura, the only three people ASMR wise that I do that with because you guys actually get really into me and I really relax being around you guys. Whereas other ASMR channels I've tried to watch and I can't get into it. I'm just like, no, this isn't
Mhm.
working. Whereas as soon as I go back to you or FamCam or Laura, I'm just like, I'm happy. I'm settled. I'm good. So I sit there and watch you guys. So at least I know my routine every day is usually Hermy ASMR. When I get up, I'm motivated. I'm like, okay, let's watch this. And then I do what I do, my chores and my work. And then I'm like, nighttime, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm a bit triggered. I'm a bit anxious. Had a bit of a crappy day. I'm in the mood. Let's watch some ASMR, cheer myself up. Woohoo, yay. And then I can go to bed, go, yay, I've had a really good night because I've been able to chill out. And it wasn't for people like Hermy, I wouldn't be doing it because I wouldn't know how to cope because my body doesn't let me know how I'm feeling half the time until I get into a certain mood. And I'm like, okay, now what? I'm like, what? So it's kind of, there was a comment earlier I missed. Whoopsie, what was that about autism? Hold on a second. Tony, yeah, my grandson has autism, so we play white noise. Tony, for me, white noise, no, no. White noise for me drives me absolutely bonkers.
I
I
think it can be very, polarizing, to be honest. Some people would benefit from it, but I can see how it would, like, drive you mad. Like, yeah.
white noise for me, I can't be around people who do like white noise and stuff. Like my sister, she'll play like these high pitched meditation music to chill her out when she's stressed. The other day I was around her house and she had her laptop playing with these meditation songs, and I was just like, turn it off. I was like, I can't stand it. And she's like, what? It's calm. And I was like, no, it's not. The noise of, I think for me it's the frequency and how loud it is. And for me,
Mm.
it drove me mad. I just felt like I was being trapped. I was like, I could feel like pressure in my head. And I'm just like, get that off. I was like, it's torture. And like, even sitting there for 5 minutes, having dinner with her, listening to this music, I'm just like, no. And then I remember I had my phone with me, and my sister's like, what? Put something else on then on your phone. So I got my phone now, and then luckily I went onto your channel, and I was just like, leave me alone, leave me to calm down. I'm stressed. I need to chill. And I had your video up, and I was just sitting here. I was just like, like this, like half an hour just like chilling out because I was just getting so overstimulated. I was just like, yep, I need time. I'm getting stressed, and yeah, so that really helped considering I was feeling I was absolutely in torture that day. But I can't, some meditation things I just can't stand the frequency, the loudness of it, white noise like that just doesn't work. It aggravates
Yeah.
me, it makes me feel really like I'm stuck. So yeah. And there's another comment I read out earlier that I missed, I think. Trigger massage point is awesome. Chin up balls or shoulders, back of spine. That's your personal opinion, I guess, Susie, but for me, trigger points like that, no, because the thought of someone touching me or even doing something like that would send me into an absolute sensory meltdown because my body is so oversensitive to touch. I'm hypersensitive, which basically means any form of touch like that would set me off. I only can be touched by people who I know or who I'm connected with really well, because otherwise, like a few weeks ago, I was at my GP and they were doing a monthly checkup on me, and because I'd hurt myself on my arm and my side, and he went to touch me, and I literally freaked. I was like,
Hmm.
"Get your hands off me!" I was like, "You hurt me." He's like, "I'm not even touching you." I'm like, "I swear to God, get your hands off me. I'm going to lose my shit in a public doctor's surgery. I don't feel very well." And he was like, "You need to calm down." I'm like, "Don't tell me to calm down. The more times I get told that, the more times I'm going to freak." And just,
Yeah.
it was even him just having the palm of his hand on my arm and on my side. I'm just like, "You've got to count of 5 before I'm going to lose it." So I had to literally be like, "How?" So that wasn't good, but yeah, you can do it
My,
yourself,
my,
Gemma.
my, you know your limits. You know.
Yeah.
Good.
Susie, I probably wouldn't do that because, in honesty, the thought of even putting something like that on my body would probably really overstimulate me. And the fact that my body is very, very sensitive, like even me sitting here, like doing things like calm myself down just by like touching certain body parts, I get really, uh, so I don't tend to do that. So no, probably wouldn't be a good idea. But thanks for the suggestion. It's just I
Yeah.
can't do things like that because my brain just goes woo. So it's yeah. Sarah says I took care of a boy who was non-verbal and he headbutted people. He was yes and no. Sarah, I agree with that because
Oof.
again, it can be a form of self coping. It can be a form of actually self harm as well, because people with autism who do headbutt are often doing it because they're in pain or distress, or they're doing it because
Yeah.
they're not able to communicate how they actually feel. Like, yes, I've self harmed before. I'm going to admit that I've done it, and for me, I've not done it to the point where it's, I say, not serious. I have. With me, if I self harm, or it's actually got a name now from what I've been told, I pull my hair out. So for me, about a year ago, you might see some of my videos, I actually had bald patches in the top of my head here, and I actually had a big bald patch in the back of my head, and I had to be put on special medication because it's actually a mental disorder called trichomania. And what it means is it's the compulsion to pull at things. So for me, I'd sit here, and also to begin with, it just start me with like fiddling. I'd fiddle with my hair, and then like a few pieces would fall out, and then it gets to a point where I was just deliberately going like this to pull it out, and then it got to a point where I was just yanking it out, and it got to a point where my mum's like, "Enough! This is not healthy. You can't keep doing it." And I had 2 big bald patches here. I had a bald patch at the back of my head, and I ended up wearing a hat for a little while because I was so embarrassed that I had bald patches on my head that I ended up wearing a hat for quite a while, and it's horrible. I had to be put on this steroid medication, and it was awful. It was, yeah, not good. I do not advise it at all. I'm not advocating it at all. I'm not saying self harm, because no, I did it in a time where I was overstressed, and my doctor then told me, "Oh, do you know that a lot of autistic people do self harm when they get overstressed, and it's an anxious thing?" And I did it for like, I technically self harmed for nearly 2 years. near enough.
2 years. It's a
Mhm.
long time.
Yep. And I got told off for it, and I had to be put on medication. That's when I started going on to the anti-anxieties and depression medication because the doctor was like, "I think you're depressed," and my mum was like, "What do you mean she's depressed? She's not really acting like she's depressed. She's smiling, she's laughing," and doctor's like, "No, she's putting on a front." And it wasn't till I went on my anti-anxieties about 3 years ago now. He said to me the other day, he goes, "How do you feel being on medication?" I was like, "Yeah, it's okay, but the problem is it numbs my feelings. I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know any better.
yeah,
I can't
yeah,
express myself because my medication stops that. It's to equal my moods out. It's to equal my mood cycle. So I can't. I don't know
yeah.
half the time what my emotions are,
Hmm.
which sucks because I have to learn what mood I'm in and go with it and stick with it. And then people go, "Oh, so what mood are you in today?" I don't know. What do you mean you
Well,
don't know? I'm like, because I can't.
I think that part of it is very hard for some people to comprehend, that you can't sort of um all the time be aware of your own state or status. It's kind of strange because it's a weird concept it's even a weird concept for me because I've never experienced that before. But I mean, it's not weird.
Yeah.
It's just hard to it's hard to comprehend, but it doesn't have to be hard to understand. It
Yeah,
should be,
exactly.
pretty easy for someone to understand what you mean by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can tell you've had a
I
lot of
want to
experience with
ask
people
your
who don't.
opinion on another subject we both talked about before. What's your opinion on eye contact?
What's my opinion? What do you mean?
Like
Hitting?
we've talked about this before on your streams and stuff, haven't we? Like I've talked to you about
Yeah.
it before. Like what do you feel? Do you feel it's a necessity, or do you feel like
Well,
as a content creator yourself, what's your opinion?
through camera eye contact or
Yeah.
just in general?
Well, that and in
Well,
general, yeah.
yeah. Well, I think
Hey,
for
arcade.
me, hey arcade.
Hey, Ariel. Take care,
When
Susie. See you
I
later.
is Susie leaving? I think
Yeah.
Susie. Yeah, I didn't get to say anything, but I was gonna say I agree with her. I think it was Susie who said Earl Grey. Wait, who said Earl Grey? Someone said Earl Grey. I say
Scrolling
either.
up. Let me check.
I think both Susie and Sarah said something about Earl Grey, and I was like, that's what I drink. So yes, I agree. Um, eye contact. Well, to be honest, like I've seen a lot of YouTubers who always look into the viewfinder of their camera. So I'm like, maybe look into the lens once, but it's hard to you get really distracted by how your appearance looks. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like when I'm talking to you right now, like I'm right here. I can see myself right here, and I can see you right there, and then
Yeah.
the camera's right there. So it's like I don't know where to. I'm looking at you though most of the time, but it's
Because I'm
kind
looking
of
at you. I'm not focusing on my own camera. I'm looking
yeah.
at you.
I'm looking at
So
myself, and I'm like I don't know. It feels wrong to look at myself because I'm talking to you, so I
hey,
need to look at you.
Maxie.
Maxi Rainbow,
Good to see you.
a fave, you know.
Yeah. It's like
Um,
it's
you know.
something that's been corrected to me and brought up to me a few times. So I'm just like, yeah, I'll ask you now because I have no idea what your opinion is.
Well, I mean, on eye contact, like, do you? I'm curious. Well, I'll finish my thought, but I'm really curious to hear what you have to say. Um, in
Mhm.
when I have conversations with people in person, whenever I look them into the eye, I feel like some of them get kind of either some of them get like flustered or like it's easy for people to start like up and down. And I've seen it a lot in interviews with athletes. They never really look you in the eye, or they
Woohoo,
record you.
Justin.
Who's
Yeah, eye
Justin?
contact for me is a big issue. I did a video on it. I think it's like last week. I did a video on it, and
Mhm.
for me, it's two sides to this. Eye contact physically, yes, I can do it for a time period, and I can do it to a point where I'm comfortable. But most of the time, I don't do it. Like a lot of you probably see me fidget a lot today in the stream. I do it because eye contact, it physically wears me out after a little while, and it's like, to me, I feel like I'm invading the other person's privacy, and I feel like I'm going, hello, and like making you stare at me, and I don't like that. I feel like I'm scaring people, and to me, it's not natural.
Hmm.
Eye contact to me is not something that I've been taught to do. I've had to teach myself.
Okay.
No one's taught me that I
Yeah.
should do it.
But you feel like it's too like almost aggressive, like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I do something very aggressive in public, which which is really bad, I guess. But because I catch a lot of people staring because in Norway at least people are very reserved. Like people tend to be very shy. So that
yeah,
also means that people are lookers. Like people tend to just like get stuck on staring. Like they'll look into your car and they'll make full eye contact, and then because I think people forget that they're like, these are people, you know what I mean? Just because you're
yeah.
looking out of the bus or into the bus doesn't mean that that's not a person. You know.
No,
So
exactly.
whenever I make eye contact with someone in person, not like a friend of mine, but whoever is on the street, whenever I make eye contact, I make it a rule to not be the first one to break eye contact. Just because some people go like, we'll make eye contact, and then they suddenly realize like, oh, we have full eye contact now, and then they go like, because people just stare at you. Like I don't know, it's harder for people here to say hi, and it's such a
Yeah,
strange phenomenon because in these states, for example, if you get on the bus or on the train and you sit next to somebody, you talk about your day and where you're going and what you're doing. But here it's like, let me have my personal space, don't look at me, let me put my headphones in. Like that's what everybody does.
but for me, like public
Like
transport, trains, and things, it's good that you brought that up because that's another thing that I get asked about all the time. Public transport for me, in two ways, is different because buses, I will not talk to anybody. No, no way.
mhm.
Trains, yes and no in a way, because if they're making conversation with me, say if they ask me for the time or they ask me to pass them one of the free newspapers that you can get for the train, fair enough, I'll do that. But as far as actual conversation goes, it's usually like the question, like they'll say, oh, where are you going to today, like how are you feeling? I'm like, what do you mean? Because to me, that's an open end. I don't deal well with open ended questions. So if someone says to me, how
Oh,
are you today, Gemma? I will go, what do you mean? So for me, there's two meanings to that kind of question, because do you want the full in depth meaning of how am I and the raw version, or do you want the stereotypical government, I'm fine, woohoo, yay answer, which is half the time that I do, because people expect to, oh, I'm good and yay and life's fantastic, and
yeah.
I'm sitting here going, no, it really isn't.
People aren't ready to hear it,
No,
I feel.
exactly.
And they should be, but they're not.
Yes, they're not. This is the
Yeah.
thing, and I get told off. Like when people ask me how am I, and I'm like, well, actually, hey, awesome epic, how you doing? And I'll sit there and go, well, actually, you've asked me how am I? I'm struggling, my anxiety, my depression, da da da. They go, oh, no, no, we weren't expecting that. I'm like, why ask me? You've asked me
Mm,
how I am. I'm
yeah.
telling you. And then I get, no, 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 it's not what we went. Don't confuse me. So for people like
Yeah.
me, if you ask me a question like that, be honest with me. Don't sit here and
Yeah.
go, how are you, Gemma, if you don't want to know, because I will tell you everything that you want to know. I will open myself up. And that's where I go wrong, because a lot of people go, whoa, Gemma, like we weren't expecting that. And I'm like, then don't ask me, because
Yeah.
I'm telling you the truth. My brain works on order, logic, and facts. I like justice. I like to be correct. I like to do things that I know are good for me. And if you
Yeah.
ask me questions like that, I'm gonna tell you what's wrong, because therefore you've indicated you want to know. So again, it's
Yeah.
the intention of what's what. Hey, Miss Sweets, how you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Ron, good to see you. Welcome.
Hey guys.
Oh, take care, Tony. You're off to work. Have a good day at work, Tony. Thanks for stopping
Bye, Tony.
in.
Thanks for coming. Good to
But
see you.
yeah, I want to know more about like how you feel about some of these topics. It's interesting that we're having a discussion because it must be similar to you with like filming videos. Like, how do you deal with like the anxiety and things?
Of filming or
Yeah,
um well, it's a great question, to be honest.
I don't want to put
I
you on the spot, but
no, go ahead. I need it. um well, when I was first making videos, I was a little bit like I was holding back a little bit, not like I don't know. I wasn't stepping out of my comfort zone at all. Now I'm trying to do that a lot more because I'm like, YOLO. I'm not going to hold back on anything. So I might as well just do whatever I want to do and do whatever I think is fun. But it's still like I get very live streaming is fine. Like I have no problem with live streaming. But when I'm filming, it's like pressure's on. Like don't make any mistakes. And I forget that if I make a mistake, I just cut that little part out of the video. But
Miss Sweets is asking you to type in the chat, by the way.
oh sure.
Yeah,
How do
she
I do
says,
that though? I don't know how to do that.
Can
On
Hermy type in the chat, please?
on YouTube? Do I
Yeah,
do that on YouTube?
yeah, you have to do it on YouTube, or I can. Oh, actually, Miss Sweets,
I'll do
hold
it
on.
on I'll do it
I
on
can,
my phone.
I can link him if you want the channel link. I can do it. So I've got my phone up here. If it's gonna let me, if it doesn't keep freezing on me.
Okay, there I managed to type something.
Oh, hey, good. There we go. I've got your channel back up now. And I can do it. Da. One of my mods in here can actually drop Hermy's link because I know there's a few of you in here who are mods right now. If you can drop Hermy's link for me, because then I don't want to keep breaking eye contact with him. I'm trying to do really well right now, so I don't want to break the concentration. So mods, please do your job. Thank you. Would help.
Oh.
Hey,
I agree with Miss
Pamela,
Weeks.
welcome. I try Miss Sweets, but the thing is, like, recently, I don't know if you are aware, Miss Sweets, but the last 3 or 4 streams I've done, I've been getting trolled really badly, and the last stream I actually had to delete because I had some trolls come in here and accuse me of doxing people and told me that I was a racist and some other stuff, and it was wrong. I also had to delete it, so that's kind of why I've kind of been a bit doubtful with my streams. And me and Hermy planned this stream for quite some time. So it's like, you know what? I'm not going to cancel anything. I'm going to go ahead and do it. If I get trolled, so be it. I don't care. And so, yeah, unfortunately, that stream was banned, had to be removed. But this is a good stream. So, yeah, just in case you haven't seen me around, that's why. Yeah.
How do you feel about getting trolls? Like, does it get to your head? I mean, not get to your head, but does it?
It does get to me, yes, because
Yeah.
I know that I'm a good person and I don't deserve what they do. And they come in here and they'll say things like the stream I did a few days ago, and they said, "Oh, you're a bully," and that, like, oh, get off it, Captain Jerk. It wasn't because of you. They were idiots who came in to troll me. They were accusing me of being racist and all that fun stuff. And Captain Jerk, now you're talking about that, you can get your ass on panel for that comment now, because I'm sure you can come up with some questions as well. So, Captain Jerk, I'm going to send the stream link into the chat. Get your ass up here. I'm sure Hermy wouldn't mind me inviting a guest
Go
onto the
ahead.
panel. So,
The more the
Captain Jerk,
merrier.
get up here and don't say no, because I put the link in the chat for you. So, get yourself up here.
Don't say no. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I
Yes.
mean, my hands are so dry from washing them so much.
Yeah, mine are
Um,
too. It's like, ugh.
yeah, I had to put some
Why?
salve on my hands, and now they're like all shiny and nice.
I
I mean,
I I, I use the woman's sensitive Nivea
oh my
uh
god, me too. No,
hand,
I'm just kidding.
hand cream stuff
I need a hand cream though.
because
Have
my
you
skin
seen?
is so sensitive. And that's partly on a spectrum. I can't use certain products because my skin just. I don't know if you can see here. If I zoom up to the camera, I have like heat rash across the top of my hand.
Oh, do you?
But
Yeah,
I have to be very careful of using stuff on my hands
yeah,
because otherwise they'll go into big rash and
yeah. That sucks. You never want that.
no.
Maxie says, "I love hate comments on my channel. They're my favorites."
Yeah, I get a few hate comments. I had some comments the other day telling me that I should make more interaction with my chat. I had people telling me that I should make more eye contact, that I'm being rude, that I'm stuck up. I've been told that I'm retarded. I've been told that I'm brain damaged. I've been told that I'm cursed. I've had it all. Don't you think I've heard it all before? I've heard it all before.
If someone told me I was cursed, I'd love it. Some of
Like
them,
I've been told so many things. It's unreal on here.
yeah,
Like
that's too much. That's too far.
I've been told that my parents should have aborted me was one comment I had a few weeks ago, and I was just like,
Oh. Also, that's very like it's mean, but it's also very uncreative. Come up with something funny. Like if you're no, I don't know. If you sincerely hate someone for whatever dumb reason, like type something funny to make you laugh instead, or don't say anything at all. You know what I mean? Like every time
yes,
somebody writes a hate comment, I'm like, why are you watching? Because you're not
yeah,
making controversial content. You know what I mean? Like
no,
you're not
yeah,
you're not triggering anybody. Someone is triggered and then they're lashing out on. Oh, I almost just smacked my mic.
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't know. I'd love a hate comment though. If someone wants to leave me a hate comment, direct them my way because I think they're funny. I always try. I said this on stream. If someone comes in and is trolling, I always try to convert them to a subscriber, and I've managed to do it 2 out of 2 times. It's
Yes, I know. The trolls in your chat though, they were just stupid. Like they
they
came into your
were.
chat and I warned one of them, I was like, don't play around with Hermy. Like I said, you've got one chance. I said, I'll let you go for one chance. I said, if you do it again, I'll boot your ass. And then they're like, oh, what's the point in frigging whispering? What an idiot. And I was just like, nope, you were warned. Bang.
Yeah,
I'm I'm not
exactly.
gonna let Hermy be trolled by some idiot. It's like, nope, you're gone. You're warned and then you kept on doing it, so
Yeah.
bye.
See, I have some good mods. You know. I mean, I have one. Well, I have more than one good mod, but you know, you're on your game. You know, every time
Yeah.
I barely read like a snide comment, and I'm like, oh no, it's gone. And Gemma removed it, which is
Yeah,
good. I
Miss
don't want
Weeks
other
asked
people to
me a
see it.
question. She says about what's how do I feel about what's happening over here. All I'm going to say to that is that I'm trying to tune that out right now. I'm trying to not let my anxiety cripple me because I was at my volunteer work earlier and I nearly had a meltdown over it because all the people who were at my volunteer work with me were absolutely panicking me to hell. There's this one guy telling me that the whole UK was basically imminent on a lockdown and that we're not going to be allowed to go out unless we have permission, and it was basically frightening me. And I get to the point where I was like, nah. And then I had to kind of calm myself down. So yeah, I'm trying to right now. My head is elsewhere. So
We're
yeah,
we don't have to talk about it.
no. That's why I'm kind of trying to directly answer it but avoid the question at the same time because I don't want to get myself into the mood of where I was like 8 hours ago.
Yeah,
So yeah, because I'm woohoo, yay! I'm happy mood and I want to be woohoo, yay! And I'm with Hermy, so woohoo,
what
I can
Gemma? Pick a color.
yay!
Which one do we do?
The purple one,
This one? Oh, that's not purple.
the
Wait, this
purple one
one.
that you had on, yay!
Yay! I like
I
this
love
one.
purple. I got that. I got one too. Woohoo!
What's yours for? Do we have this? Oh, but yours says ASM. Add an R
Yeah.
to the back of that, please.
I can turn like the colours like mine's purple right now, but it makes me look yellow. So I have to put the white one on because
Yeah,
otherwise,
one of them.
if I put the colours on, it makes me look awful in the face. So I have to keep the white one on whilst I'm on streams and stuff. Otherwise, if I turn the colour on, it just goes all awful. Like if I put like yeah,
You don't
it
look
makes me
bad.
look
You look like
awful.
you're having a party though.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have
So
another light
I
here
have to leave
though. I
the
mean,
white
I
one
have
on.
my lamp. My professional lighting is a lamp.
Yeah, Miss Sweet, you didn't make me have anxiety. It's just that a lot of people are asking me how I'm coping with it right now, and because of the state of my anxiety and the fact that my autism is making it 10 times worse than anything else, I'm trying to just go, you know what? I'm not bothered. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to stress because if I start stressing and then I'll go into a meltdown, and you guys don't want to see me freak out on the stream. Trust me,
I
I've
love
done it
you.
plenty of times.
I haven't been there. I think when you've had when you've had a meltdown.
Yeah,
I don't.
all I can say to you is, Hermy, when I go into a meltdown, you will see a different side of your sister come out. I'm warning
I
you right now.
I believe you.
I can I can tell you that I would sit here, I will cry, I will scream, I will swear, I will start shivering, I've done things where I've called people names on streams because I got so overstimulated and anxious. I'm just like, fuck you and and I've sworn
I
at
want to be on the
people
receiving end of
and
that.
like
Oh,
I've sat here with like Captain Jerk before having a meltdown, and I've sat here. And he's like, you know what? Go fuck yourself, everyone. Like Gemma's not very happy and she's upset, and people, oh, she's attention seeking. No, I'm not. I'm having a fucking meltdown, which I can't deal with right now because my body's not allowing me to.
and what a great way to get attention as well. You know, like it doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
Miss Sweet, I don't know what I'm doing for the rest of my evening tonight. I'm probably going to stream a little bit longer. I'm not going to keep Hermy up too much longer because I know for him it's getting quite late. So I appreciate the time difference.
Fine.
I don't want to keep him up too late because I know he's probably got other things to do. And yeah, it's a case of me just chilling out tonight. I think I'm probably going to watch a lot more streams. I'm probably going to have some more snacks. So I went shopping before the
Nah,
stream and bought some groceries and stuff because again, people are trying to fight me. Oh, make sure you got enough food in. You know, you need at least 3-4 days worth of food before you think about going out again. And you know, you don't want to be stuck without stuff. And I'm like, I'm not thick. Stop treating me like I'm a frigging idiot. Like, I'm not. I can shop for myself. I have done for the last 6 years that I've lived on my own. I can pay bills. I can pay rent. I can pay my food. I can go out and be independent. I'm nearly 32 years old.
I still can't believe you're nearly 32. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm 32 in October. Like,
I thought you were younger than 20. The first time I saw you, I was like, Gemma's my age, or like a little bit
I
younger than me.
wish. I wish.
I wish
I'm
I was
I'm
older
at the
because
top.
people,
Woohoo.
you know, I said this on camera. A child last summer, I was 19. A child came up to me and a couple of friends, and he was like, "How old are you guys?" And I was like, "Guess." And he says at least seventh grade. I was just standing there staring at it. I'm like, seventh grade? Did you just say seventh grade? He was like, yeah, maybe younger. I was like, no, 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 no,
That's
no.
funny.
And I was like, I'm turning 20. He was like, ha ha.
Yeah, people don't believe me. Like when I say I'm 32, like the other day, I'll give this really weird, funny example. The other day, I went out to a local DVD shop to pick up a DVD for my stepdad, and it was a 15 certificate, which is normal that I buy frequently. And I was like, okay. The woman comes up to me at the till. She goes, "Have you got ID?" And I was like, "You're joking, right?" I was like, I'm nearly 32 years old. Her face, she went from being like me to pink in seconds. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I understand you have to check because people lie and you know they try and get DVDs they shouldn't have and whatever else. I was like, but I'm like 32 in like 5 months and shouldn't. Oh my god, shouldn't. How do you look so young? I was like, and she's like, "You're really 32." And I show her my passport. That's in my wallet. I'm so embarrassed. I was like, "That's fine. Like, I don't mind. Like, whatever. You have to do it for your job." And then that same day, I went to the pub for a family meal with my family, and I thought I'd treat myself to a white wine spritzer with my dinner. And I was like, "Oh, I'll have a white wine spritzer," feeling a bit nice and happy about myself. The woman in the bar goes to me, "Have you got ID?" I went, "You're joking." Like, white wine? Are you kidding me? Really? Like, I said to her, I said, I'm nearly 32 years old. She looked at me, she went, I thought you were like 16. I was like, yeah, I wish. I was
Well,
like,
half. That's a good job.
yeah. So it's
Good
like, I
job.
always get people telling me, oh, are you sure you're your age? Yeah.
I'm sure this is not a fake idea.
Like,
Oh, my.
I would fake my ID, no way. Like, I know people have done it, and I'm just like, why would you do that just to get into a pub or a club? It's like, to me, them environments are toxic. Why?
I was
Just
gonna say, oh no, I forgot. My old passport was like, I don't have my old passport. I thought I did. My passport picture, my
oh god,
picture for
talking
my
of passports, I'll show you my picture. It's awful. I can guarantee you my picture's awful, but I'll show it. I don't care. Why not?
Before I got my license, I just used my debit card, and that picture's from when I was 13. So I'd go to like to buy alcohol and show that picture.
That's my passport picture.
That's not bad. It's just you don't look very animated, but it's not bad.
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to smile on the blinking pictures, are you?
No, I know
You
mine.
have to be like stern and scary and.
But
Ugh.
listen to this. When I took my picture for my ID for my no, not my ID, my blah, 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 what's it called? Like driver's license.
Yeah.
I took my picture and the lady goes, "Do you want to take another one?" I was like, "Why?" And she was like, she like turned it around to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I see your point." I took my hat off, and my hair always looks very bad. You can see it now. It gets like very.
Your hair doesn't look bad. What are you on about?
Okay, now it doesn't look that bad, but now it's very short though.
Thank
But
you, Miss Sweets. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you.
look at my hair.
It's awesome, brother. I love it.
No, it's so.
Yes. It's
But
awesome, brother.
I cut it very, very short.
It's awesome. I love it. It's nice. The
That's
fact,
how
the, fact that you, the fact that you shave your hair yourself is impressive because I have to go to the
yeah,
hairdressers to have my hair done.
that's the
Because there's
main
no way
way
I
I
can cut
save
this one
my
myself.
money. But your hair looks nice though. Like you should go to the hairdresser to get your hair done because
Yeah, I do. I went
bad
3 months ago to have this done.
Yeah, and it
It's
still looks good.
faded, but
I dyed my own hair last year.
nice.
Cakes were made. Yeah, it was supposed to be red, and it turned orange.
Maxie says, "Hermy, you look good. Shut up."
You shut up.
Oh, you've been
Where
told,
are
brother.
you?
You've been told, brother. You've been told by me. Dolly! Oh, you didn't have to end your live, Dolly. Oh,
Why
I
did you
didn't,
end your life?
I didn't even realise you were on. Oops. I'm
Dolly,
sorry.
also, we were talking about you earlier, just so you
Yes,
know.
we were. I didn't realise that you were on, Dolly. I apologise. Whoopsie. If I would have known that you were on, maybe I would have been in mine. We could have raided you. Oh, I feel bad.
I went to her live just to say like we were live, so I just wanted to explain myself why I wasn't there because I was mentally.
Dolly, do you want to come on stream, on panel? Come say hello to Hermy. You can come on panel if you want to. I'll put the link into the chat for you. So all you have to do is click the link in the chat. Or not
Please,
this Hermy has you.
no
Not
pressure.
that Hermy has you on other social media that I don't.
I love Lunar's comment. It's hat hair, but you're fine.
Is there any way that you have do you have Dolly on any social media, Hermy?
I do. I have her on Instagram.
Do you wanna Instagram her the link?
Sure. Where's the link? I don't.
I'll
Oh, you
put it
linked on Twitter. Should I get?
Yeah, if you use that link in Twitter, you can send it to her on Instagram, and then she can come up on
Okay,
panel.
cool. They banned my 2 lives, so I don't. Why
What?
not? Why did they ban you? Can you explain?
Jodie, explain that. Why have they banned you?
Come on.
Come on and explain it, Jodie. Why have they banned you? I'm interested now. That's intrigued me.
Jolie, I'm messaging you on Instagram. You can pop on if you want to.
Yeah, Jodie, come on panel. I've let her.
Wait.
I've let Hermy send you the link.
Yeah, I just need to run to the bathroom. Is that fine? I just need a minute.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll be back. I'll be quick.
No worries. Thank you, Miss Sweets, and thank you for the donation, sweetheart. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Dolly, Hermy's messaging you the link in Instagram if you want to come and hop on and talk to us. Mr. Fulton, I'm only having one more guest up, and I'm waiting for her to jump in, and that'll be Dolly, and that'll be it for this stream. I'm not going to be on too much longer, probably anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to have anyone else on apart from Dolly, and this is me and Hermy just chilling out together. So yeah, my only other guest will be Dolly. Once she gets up on panel, so not today. Yeah, that's why I'm not mentioning it, Miss Sweets, because I know a lot of people have been told off and had their streams removed, so I'm not even mentioning it. So Mr. Fulton, I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Probably not. I'm probably going to be streaming again, probably Friday, maybe. Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Always, brother. Like, you always know you're welcome here. You're always welcome to come on my panels whenever.
Thanks.
Yeah, so Mr. Fulton, the only other guest that I'll have up right now will be Dolly. I'm just waiting on her to come up on the panel. She wants to come up. So I'm not going to have anyone else because I want to hear why Dolly's been banned from the live streaming. That's intriguing me as to why they banned her. That's worrying.
Yeah. Ooh.
I do love that jumper though. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Unemployed?
Yeah, sweet.
It's
It's
from
nice.
Oh no. Thanks. I like the color, but I haven't worn it in so long.
Kathy. Good to see you. Because you could always turn it into employed. You could always put employed ASMR artist on it.
Oh my god. Sure. I feel like people would judge. I mean, I know they would.
Oh, come on, brother. Really?
Yes.
How so?
Oh,
Come on, Joey. Come on up. You know me. Come on. I'm not going to bite. Come on up.
Please.
Come and support Hermy, look.
Look at my props.
Come up because of me. Come up because of Hermy.
Please.
Oh, fidgets. Yay.
Oh no. I don't clean my room. I mean, I do, but it's like I need a clean.
My room's a mess. I've got things everywhere. Like literally, I've got notepads. I've got food. I've got
dog food in here.
Away. It's like my room's a mess. My room's an absolute mess. Dolly, come on up, Dolly. You've got the link in Instagram. I want to find out why you've been banned from live streaming. Why have you been banned from live streaming? I don't get it.
Don't be shy.
Like the only thing that I'm thinking you might have been banned for is because you either mentioned something that YouTube didn't like, or you've been flagged by somebody.
They're flagging a lot more videos lately. I'm very surprised that my video that I posted is still up.
Because the fact that you didn't actually mention the word in general, you were very evasive to it, and also the fact that you said about supporting and you said about caring, and the fact that you put about caring in the title of the video, so that's probably gonna save your video.
I hope so. I want to keep it up because I don't get very many views in the first 24 hours, but that one did pretty well.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do. Don't lie. You get more views than what I get.
Oh no, it's gonna be stuck in my mouth. No,
you get
this
more
one.
views than what I get, so that's a lie.
I mean, well, I don't think so. Do you think so?
Yes, you do. Your videos get way more views than what mine do, and that's a given.
You've been on YouTube for 3 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've been on here how long?
I mean, to be honest, this channel is very old. Like I did like 2 YouTube videos when I was 14. Like
is writing to you. Says Hermy, the latest is that YouTube has no human staff in. Yes, they don't.
Oh, wait,
they've laid off. They've told a lot of their staff to go home and work from home because of the. Not going to mention it, but is causing problems, and yeah, therefore they are lacking staff. So,
Dolly, please join.
Dolly, get up here, lady. You've got the link.
Weird and annoying.
You can come and question me all you want. I'm sure you've got questions for me. I'm sure you can help Hermy put me on the spot, because I put him on the spot for the last little while.
That's true, but you only live once, Dolly. We might not get to do
come on, Dolly. Come on up. Like, I'm sure you can question my sorry ass. I'm sure you can help Hermy question me and put me on the spot.
Have you guys seen this film?
What is that? Is it anime?
Yeah, yeah. It's a film from It's Spirited Away. This is my favorite film. Chihiro. That's not the name of the film. That's the name of the girl.
Dolly, I'm not going to repeat what you're not allowed to say, but a certain topic that people been bringing up in my chat, and all I'm going to call it is So, yeah.
Can you read that?
Hilarious, brother.
This is so hard to do.
Dolly, get up here. You've got the link in Instagram. Hermy has sent it to you. Get up here. You've had the link sent to you in Instagram. I would put it in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Ron. That's why I'm very careful what I talk about on my channel anyway, because a lot of the topics I talk about sometimes can be controversial, especially if I bring up. But I know one of my videos about dangerous autism cures got demonetized a few months ago. Well, about a month ago, because I talked about people being idiots and whatnot. So
You talk about people being idiots and then you got demonetized?
one of my videos did, yeah.
Truth hurts, you know?
Paranormal File says, Hermy just gave me the finger.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I don't know what I was just doing.
Baby, Dolly, come on. Get up here, lady. You need to be seen too. You and Hermy need way more support than what you're getting. You both need to have far, far, far more supporters. Dolly, I think you're not here. If not, you will be. Let me check. No, you're not. You are now. Dolly, you're a moderator. You have no reason why not to. Get up here, woman. I made you a moderator now for my channel. So.
At the same time, free mukbang, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like, come and support your brother, Hermy. Like, I'm sure you and him could put me on the spot with some questions. I'm sure there's some questions that both of you could throw at me.
Oh my gosh, I remembered today. I'm sorry if this is making a lot of noise, but I used to have these. I really wanted a piercing when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I wanted one in the ear, and then I was like, no, I don't want it in the ear. I want a septum, which now I would never. But I got like fake because my parents were like, you're not getting a effing septum. So I was like, okay, fine. So I got fake ones, but I've lost them, and I wanted to see what they look like now, but they're gone.
Yeah.
I thought they would be in this drawer, but they're not. Sad life. Well, not really, but you know.
The only piercings that I used to have were my ears, but unfortunately I had allergic reaction to silver and gold, so I can't no longer wear earrings. They hurt my ears. So I don't wear jewelry, especially earrings anymore. Plus they've closed up now, I think. I've still got the bottom hole here. I had 2 earrings in the bottom of my ear here, but the other ones up top, I had one up top here and 2 earrings at the bottom, but my top one's closed up, so I can't wear them anymore anyway. Plus, I've been wanting to because the sensory issues would drive me nuts. So, yeah.
Wait, what?
If I was to have my ears still pierced, the sensory issues would drive me nuts.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's a pain threshold that I can't deal with. So, Matt says she bought many of the fake septum piercings. She has like 20 different ones. Nice.
Wow, I have 3, and they were all very cheap and bad looking. But I just wanna see what they look. Why? I don't know how you lose them. I mean, I know that they're very tiny, but I don't have a lot of stuff. Like, I don't know where I could have lost them.
Yeah,
Wait,
I lose everything though. I'm so disorganized. It's a joke.
I found one. It's not the one that I wanted. Wait. How did I just find one?
If you get up here, I'll show some pictures of me as a young girl. If you get up here, I'll show some photos of me as a youngster that people
Dolly, please.
Honestly, get up here, Dolly. You've got an appetizer to get you up here now.
You do need to get up here.
You do need to get up here, Dolly, because the more you get recognised, the more people will know who you are.
Poor Dolly. She's like, oh no, now I have to.
I know. I'm trying to help her. I'm trying to help her channel grow here.
Ooh, you're being nice, but
yes,
I know it's not.
I'm trying to help Hermy too. I'm helping Hermy grow at the same time.
I found my.
Yay! Hermy just sits in the little finger in the shape of a J. Oh, that's hilarious.
I was trying to find a J. I'm just messing up. Oh no! I just talked about my.
Dolly, I've got got the pictures here if you want me to show them. Get up here. I've got 2 pictures I can show off of me as a little youngster. These were back from 1995, people.
Maxie, I need.
Who wants to see the pictures of me as a little girl on some horses, people? I've got 2 photos. Hermy's already seen them, but I'm sure he'll see them again in a minute anyway. I've got 2 pictures to show you, people, but I'm not going to show you unless Dolly gets up here or she says in the chat she's willing to talk about what happened to her channel. Come on, Dolly. You're in the chat still. I will show them if you're still in the chat, because I can put them on screen because I've got them right here.
Other people really look good in these things. I look like a cow. Ah, it's not even.
Oh wow, nice.
This is hard to do.
Hermy's getting so excited about the peasants. It's so cute. Aww.
It's kind of sad. Ow! Okay, wait, I got it.
Your English isn't poor, but I'll let you off with that, I guess. But guys, this is me. This is me from 1995. That's me as a little girl. There we go.
Dolly, look at me. I look like a piece of trash.
And then this is me again. There. Whoops. There. There we go. That's me. Little me.
You rode a horse at that age. I was so scared.
Yeah, I did it. I did horse riding for. God, how many years did I do that for? I was what? I think I was 95. So
95.
I was 6.
Did you know Maxie's 62?
No, I did not. Wow.
Maxie claims to be 62.
Maxie, I don't think you are. Judging by your avatar picture, there's no way. Judging by your pink avatar picture, I'd probably say you're a woman in her mid-30s tops. Probably late 30s.
Maxie's like my age.
Yes, I was a horse girl. I did horse riding up until I quit when I was 15. It's because I got booted off a horse.
Oh, you're in that picture.
Off, and in this picture, in these pictures, I was 6.
9 years.
6 years old.
Wait, that's not good math, is it?
6 or 7? No, 7. Yeah. Yeah. So I was 7 years old in both these pictures.
I don't remember being 7.
Why? Not really. I can just about remember like the last 10 years of my life, better than anything else. Like I don't remember that far back. I don't have a memory that good. I probably like what I got run over 12 years ago. I remember that, and then after that, my memory got completely wiped. I didn't remember anything. Still partly don't about that. I still don't know what the hell happened. And still to this day, people ask me, "Oh, how have you coped since you've been on over and stuff?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" They go, "You have no idea of all your injuries and stuff you had." I was like, "Yeah, I knew I broke my arm and my elbow, and I had 20 stitches in my head because I smashed my head open that way as well as that way." Like, yeah. And all I've got to show for it now is
being alive.
Hand here, and the fact that I have if I show you, I can't make a fist. That is as far as my hand goes.
Oh wow.
Because I've got the muscle in my hand complete.
So when you need to strike somebody at the club again.
Yes, which I won't be doing. Oh god. Let's talk about that, shall we? Let's talk about that now at home. You've brought that up. Yeah, so basically a few months, about 5-6 months ago, I was at a pub with my dad, and one of his friends was drunk and tried to touch me up, and I got off my stool that I was sitting on, and I stood on my tiptoes, and I smashed him in the face. And then I got told off for it because the bar landlord was like, you can't do that. And I was like, well, it's self-defense because he touched me first and I told him not to. And he tried then touching my head and I freaked and then I smacked him. And
Yeah,
then
I think
again
that's the right thing to do.
a few weeks ago, which I don't know if I told, I think I did tell you about it in private message. A guy who I am supposedly friends with decides to get complete rat-assed in the pub that I was in with my dad, and he comes up to me and decides to put his hand down my back and touch my bum, and I told him twice to get his hands off me, and then he didn't, and next minute I knew my dad had him on the floor.
I
So
like that. I think that's funny.
yeah, in the crossfire of that, I get pushed off 2 bar stools and I end up on the floor myself, and I've still got half a bruised leg and backside to prove for it because, yeah, I landed with quite a bang
You
and
get in a lot more fights than I do.
ended up with my head on the floor like that with my leg half in the air. So,
When was this?
yeah.
Was this a month ago? Is that what you said?
Yeah, about a month ago, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep, I've still got bruises that I can, yeah.
Yes.
Got bruises that I can show you. I have bruises all up my leg. I have a bruise on my elbow. I've got a bruise on my shoulder still that I've got, and I'm like, great! I'm proper battered and bruised. Yay!
I mean, you need to have some sort of like battle scar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're gonna get into a
like I've
debacle.
got, like here, I've got the lump from where I had my head cut open. I've got a funny elbow from my elbow was disconnected. I've got a fudged up hand. I've got plenty of battle scars to last me.
I don't have any. I have a scar on my finger from slicing it open when I was cooking. That's all I have.
Ooh. Yo, that makes me cringy. Ugh.
It sucks, and
That's it. It's painful.
I have a bunch of pictures too. You don't want to see them. You don't want to see them. It's awful.
Now you're tempting me, brother.
You don't want to see them. They're bad. They're not like bad. They're just like.
Send it to me on Twitter.
Remind me. They're so far back. I'll find them for you. Should we like? Oh, I want to find something funny to show you.
I've got plenty of pictures I could send you of like my head injury. Oh my God. I've got plenty of pictures.
That. Oh no, I can't see. I need my glasses. I mean, I'm not gonna go get them, but I need to get my prescription updated or whatever, because I'm seeing just worse and worse.
By the way, just to let everybody know, today's donation from Miss Sweets will be going directly to Hermy after this stream. Thank you.
No,
Yes.
no, you shouldn't do that.
Yes.
I don't think so.
No,
I'll
I want
just send them back to you.
You deserve it. I want to give it to you.
No, you're already giving me the chance to be here. I can't do that. No.
Yes.
I'm gonna remove my link from my Twitter so that you can't find
No,
it.
you're not. And plus, I already have it in my browser anyway, so you got no way of getting rid of it because I already got it stored in my browser.
We're gonna like send them back and forth then. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I can't.
Yes, you are, brother. You'll take it, and you'll take it.
No.
Yes.
No.
I can send a donation your way if I so choose. I so choose for me to donate to you because you deserve it. And guys, please go over to Hermy's channel. I'm gonna find his PayPal right now. Where is it?
Stop. No. I'm gonna. Well, you have it.
Put your PayPal link in my chat, please.
I'm gonna put my PayPal link in your chat.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I think that's the last thing I'm gonna do.
Hello, Brian.
Take the money and run. No.
Come on, put your link in my chat.
No, I'm not gonna put my PayPal link in your chat.
Brother.
No, that's too much.
Brother, I said you can, and I want you to.
No, I don't want to. I don't think you should. I don't deserve it. No.
It's my channel. I can do what I want with it.
I know you know what you know what when I get monetized you can donate to me if you want to.
I will donate to you before you become monetized, as well as when you become monetized, because it won't be that long till you get. I can guarantee it.
Can can I tell you what to instead of giving it to me? Can I tell you what to spend it on?
Okay,
You need to spend. How much did she give you?
$5.
Five $5. Bag of crisps, salt and vinegar, and a Dr Pepper. Like, please, I
Oh
you don't
god.
understand, Gemma. You know we don't have Dr Pepper here.
Okay,
It's
I'll
my
send them over to you.
favorite drink.
I'll send them over to you.
No,
Yes,
no.
yes.
That's not, send me a video of you eating them and drinking the Dr Pepper, and I'll
I'll send
be
them over to you.
very
I'll
fine.
send you some Dr. Pepper. Give me your damn address. And send me
No, you know I think you can
your
buy it
address in
online.
Twitter. Send me your address in Twitter. I will send you over some Dr. Pepper.
No, no, because it's so expensive to send things
No,
here
it's
now.
not. Oh, come on. I'll send items over.
You know, that's more. That's going to be way more than $5.
And I care because what?
I care. See, Maxie agrees. Dr Pepper slaps. You
Dr.
know,
Pepper's tasty.
it's my favorite, but I like the diet version better.
Brother, send me your address in Twitter, please. I will send you over some Dr. Pepper. And you're not saying no.
No, I'm saying no.
Yes, no.
I'm saying
I'm
no.
arguing you. I will
You
send you
try
some.
to convince me another time that I'm more thirsty for Dr Pepper.
Eagle, we're not fighting. We're just. I'm trying to debate with Hermy to be sensible. I want to get his address so I can send him over some Dr. Pepper.
Sensible. Maxie hates me. No, listen. Every time me and Maxie disagree.
Yeah, Max, he
No.
disagrees with you. That's cool. That's fine. We can do that. That's fine. We can disagree to agree and whatever. That's fine. I am going to send Hermy some Dr. Pepper over. He will say yes to me. I will make him send him his address to me in Twitter, and I will get that done within the next couple of days, and that'll be on its way then, so I can then know that he'll have some Dr. Pepper to drink because I want him to have some.
You know.
Hermy, have you not learned yet that a woman's always right?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stay quiet.
I'm going to disagree with you on that statement. I apologise, but not a woman is not always right. Period.
Wait, I can rephrase it though. A woman always believes that she is
right. Yes, I was just about to rephrase that myself.
Though, so
A woman can be as wrong as a man can, and a man can be as right as a woman can. So you have to balance it. So it's a case of equal parts, and I will get that Dr. Pepper to you if that's the last thing I do.
You can bring some if you come here. You can just bring some.
Yeah, I know. Just send it to me. I'll hand deliver it. Maxie, are you in Norway?
Yes. No.
Oh wow. Okay.
Maxie was going to the Netherlands at least, but now we don't know.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm meant to be going on a road trip in June, so I hope it doesn't get cancelled.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna be going to the States, and then I wanna finish up in like your neck of the woods. So I want to go around the US and then finish in like Norway. There's you and a few others in Norway who I want to hit. There's you, Nerd of the North, Crazy Anne, who are in Norway. So
Nerd of the North. Where's he? He's not Norwegian though, right?
he's American, but he's been in Norway for like the last 20 odd years, I think, from what he said.
Wait, I forgot where he lives. I was talking to him once, and then I forgot where he was.
I think
he's up north. I'm pretty sure he's up north.
He said he's in a very remote place, I think, from what he said.
Yeah, I think so too.
Thank you, Tamara, for linking Hermy's channel. Guys, if you don't know Hermy, go and sub to him, please. Show him some love. Go over there, comment on his videos. Tell him that Gemma sent you. And be a genuine subscriber. Don't just sub and then don't watch. Go over there, support him. He could do with some really, really new followers and some really nice people. And, yeah. Oh, okay. No, the North's been living in Norway 17 years. I've been corrected. Thank you, Luna.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah,
That's
he's been in
longer
Norway
than I've been
17
anyway.
years.
He's lived here for longer than I have.
Yeah, apparently.
I was 3 years off. I was 3 years not in Norway.
Yeah. And Maxie says, I live
Oh,
in
wow.
Hermy's basement.
My basement's
Nice.
terrible.
Guys, I think we're going to start wrapping this up. It's been 2.5 hours, and I know Hermy's probably got
2
other things
hours. Oh,
to do.
God.
And
It's
yeah,
been
I don't want to keep Hermy up too late because I know for him it's already 10 to 10 there. So it's 10 to 9 here. So I don't want to keep him up too late. I like him to get his beauty sleep and stuff. So
because I need it. That's
I mean, he does. Yes, we all need it in some part. I know he's probably got a lot of filming and stuff to do, and no doubt I'll post him across the YouTube platform anyway. Plus, I'm going to then badger him after this stream. I don't want him to run off quite yet because I want to ask him something in private. So I'm going to wrap this stream up now, guys. And thank you so much, Miss Sweets, for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And me and Hermy will see you all again soon. And thank you for being here, guys. Have a great day.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
And